Hey guys, Procrastination Game here, and welcome to the channel. Today I'm bringing my Week 3 predictions for the NFL season. We're going to get it started off here with the first game, Rams at 49ers. I have the Rams winning this game 26-13. The 49ers have not been able to put up a whole lot of points lately, and the Rams have been scoring a lot more points than I thought they would. The Rams offense looks formidable. Carson Wentz hasn't been Jared Goff hasn't been making a whole lot of bad decisions. He has been able to find open receivers. So I do think the Rams will win this game 26-13. And I also think the 49ers, the way they played against the Seahawks last week, that's kind of to be expected for me because the 49ers are kind of drafted to beat the Seahawks. If you look at their defensive line, they have athletic defensive linemen, Armstead and DeForest Buckner, both those guys out of Oregon, are very athletic. And so they're able to get to Russell Wilson and prevent him from scoring a whole lot of points getting out of the pocket. So I think the 49ers are always going to play well against the Seahawks. But I do think the Rams are going to outclass them here in this game. Now for the second game here, we got Ravens at Jaguars. I have the Ravens winning this game 24-13. Blake Bortles has looked really bad this year, worse than I thought he could have. I think the Ravens have been pretty solid. They've pitched a shutout in the first. They pitched one shutout and they pitched one not shutout, but they have won both of their games, and they've looked like the better team both times. So I do think the Ravens are going to win this game. I think Jeremy Maclin will have a pretty decent game. Mike Wallace might get back into shape here. He might actually have a really good game. So yeah, I would look for that from Mike Wallace. And here, Browns at Colts. I actually have the Browns winning this game. I have the Browns winning this game 24-23. I think it's going to be a really close game. I think Deshaun Kaiser is going to play really well. I think Isaiah Corral might have over 100 rushing yards this game. I also think Jacoby Brissett will play really well. He played decent last week. And I also think Jabril Peppers might have a couple interceptions this game. So I think the Browns are going to win this game 24-23. And then the next game here, we got the Giants at Eagles. I actually have the Eagles winning this game decisively. I don't think this game's going to be even close. I have the Eagles winning this game 27-6. I don't think Odell Beckham looks like Odell Beckham right now. Without Odell Beckham, the Giants can't really do anything. That Eagles defensive line is better than the Lions defensive line. I think the Eagles defensive line is going to be able to get at Eli Manning all night, all game. And Carson Wentz has looked really good so far. So I do think the Eagles are going to win this game 27-6. And here we have Dolphins at Jets. This game I have the Jets actually pulling out a win against the lowly Dolphins. I think the Jets are going to win this game 21-12. I think Jay Cutler is going to struggle. I think the Jets are going to surprise in this game. I think Jermaine Kearse is going to have a huge game. Matt Forte is going to have a really good game, probably over 80 rushing yards and a touchdown. So I'm taking the Jets in this one, 21-12. Now the Broncos at Bills here. I have the Broncos winning this game, 26-17. I think C.J. Anderson again is going to be possibly your best fantasy running back for this week. He's going to get some receptions out of the backfield. He's going to get a lot of yards after contact. He's going to get probably a receiving touchdown. So I have the Broncos winning this game 26-17. Aqib Talib looks really good this year, like always. I think LaShawn McCoy might have himself a decent game too, but in the second half, I think the Broncos are going to start to pull away, and they're going to have to abandon the passing game. Then here we have Saints at Panthers. I have the Saints winning this game 31-20. I don't think Cam Newton's going to look very good without Greg Olsen. I can't remember the last time Cam Newton had to play without Greg Olsen, honestly. Greg Olsen is amazing. He's one of the top. I'd have him as a top 5 tight end in this league. He's extremely athletic. He catches everything, and he can block. So I think Cam Newton's going to really struggle. Drew Brees looked really good last week. I think Brandon Coleman's going to have a really big game, probably over 100 yards and a touchdown. So I have the Saints winning this game 31-20. Then next game, Steelers at Bears. I have the Steelers winning this game 24-6. Brian Hoyer has looked pretty bad so far this season. I would expect him to go to Trubisky either halfway through this game or after this loss. I think Big Ben's going to have a nice game. I would expect Antonio Brown to have a really good game, as well as Martavis Bryant. And I think TJ Watt's going to have a few sacks this game as well. So look out for that one. Steelers is going to win this game 24-6. The Lions at Falcons. Obviously, I'm a huge Lions fan. And I want the Lions to win this game, but I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Falcons are going to win this game something like 20-20 or 28-20. I think that's going to be because of the Falcons' passing game. I'm not so worried about Julio Jones. I think if we put Darius Slay on Julio Jones, I think Julio Jones will get a couple good plays, but I don't think he'll go over 200 yards or anything like that. I think we'll hold him in check for most of the game, but I'm worried about everyone else on that offense. They have Tevin Coleman, they have Mohamed Sanu, they have Taylor Gabriel, they have Austin Hooper. The Lions have really struggled to cover good tight ends. Even last week against the Giants, Evan Ingram got open on a few plays, and he made some big plays for them. So I don't think we're going to be able to stop the Falcons' passing attack, and I think the Falcons are going to win this game 28-20. So then for the Buccaneers at Vikings, I have the Buccaneers winning this one 35-17, and I think most of the Vikings points are going to be in garbage time. This game's not going to be even close. Without Sam Bradford, the Vikings offense isn't going to really be able to do anything. Jameis Winston's on fire right now. Deshaun Jackson's going to have a good game. Mike Williams, I think he's going to score 2 touchdowns. Buccaneers 35-17. Then here, Texans at Patriots. I think this game's going to be a little closer than probably most people would expect. I'm going to pick the Patriots 28-13. I think this game will be kind of close at halftime, and then the Patriots will start to pull away. They're going to start to figure out Deshaun Watson, and I think they're winning this game 28-13. The Texas defensive line is going to play well, but the Texas offensive line is not really good besides the left tackle who is holding out right now, so I really don't think they're going to be able to stop. It looks like Dante Hightower is going to be able to play 100%. That's kind of surprising. I thought he was going to be out for the season, but it looks like he's playing. And with the Texans only really having DeAndre Hopkins to get the ball to, I don't think they're going to put up a lot of points. CJ Fedorowicz isn't going to be playing. So I have the Patriots winning this one 28-13. And then the next game here, we have Seahawks at Titans. I have the Titans winning this game 27-12. I don't think Russell Wilson's going to play very well this game. He's going to throw at least 2 interceptions. I think the Titans' offensive line is going to dominate. They're going to run the ball a lot, and Marcus Mariota is only going to throw a few passes this game. He's probably only going to throw like 18 passes this game, and that's all he's going to have to do. They're going to win this game 27-12. Then for Bengals at Packers, I have this Packers winning 31-14. I think the Bengals should try and play A.J. McCarron to see what they can get out of him. Last time we seen A.J. McCarron play, he played pretty damn well. I would go that route if I was a Bengal fan. I see the Packers winning this game 31-14. I don't think the Bengals are going to be able to stop the Packers. Randall Cobb, Devontae Adams. The Bengals haven't really scored any points this season. They've looked really bad. They're not able to run the ball with all 3 of their great running backs. They have not been able to run the ball at all. And Andy Dalton has looked horrible. So, we're going with Packers this one. 31-14. Then Chiefs at Chargers. We have the Chargers winning this game 24-21. It's going to be a very entertaining game. I would probably have this as the game of the week, in my opinion. I have the Chargers winning 24-21. I think Kareem Hunt has 100 yards and a touchdown. Phillip Rivers is going to have a monster game, I think. Keenan Allen is going to have a really good game. And then I also think Travis Kelce. I think Travis Kelce is going to have a really big first half. And then I think he's going to get into a fight and either get ejected or he's going to get a warning. And then he's going to have to tone it down the rest of the game. I think that kind of affects his play more than most players in the NFL. When he gets in trouble, it really affects his play because he knows he can't go over the edge. So I think that's going to help the Chargers win this game 24-21. Then here, Raiders at Redskins. I have the Raiders winning this game 38-20. I don't think it'd be close at all. I think Khalil Mack is going to dominate in this game. Michael Crabtree is going to get him quite a few catches, a touchdown. The Raiders' offensive line is going to dominate the Redskins, and I also think Marshawn Lynch should have a nice game. Kirk Cousins has struggled more than I thought he would this season with those receivers. He hasn't been making good decisions, and there have been open receivers. So I do think the Raiders are going to win this game 38-20. Pretty big gap there. Now here, Cowboys at Cardinals. I actually have the Cowboys winning this game 24-10. I think Zeke's going to be pissed off about last week. I think he's going to have at least 100 yards and a touchdown. I think DeMarcus Lawrence on the Cowboys is going to be borderline unblockable. I don't think anybody on the Cardinals is going to be able to block him. So, and I also think Dez Bryant will have a good bounce back game. So yeah, I'm picking the Cowboys to win that game 24-10. And those are my predictions for the week 3 of the NFL season. Hey guys, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and hit that like button on the video. You can also subscribe to the channel if you want to see more videos. And you can comment if you ever want to talk anything about football, you want to argue about football. If you have any opinions about Lions, anything like that, you can also follow me on Twitter, tweet at me, anything football related, anything Madden related, anything like that. But yeah guys, hope you enjoyed the video and have a great day.